Hey, this is Rich with SeatRetriever.com, and we are wondering, can you save money when you buy Super Bowl tickets? Good question. Stay tuned and find out. So SeatRetriever is here to help you find Super Bowl tickets, and in fact, we're looking at Super Bowl 54 between the Kansas City Chiefs and San Francisco 49ers. This was established this past weekend. And what we like to do is kind of go through a couple sections in the area of the facility in Miami at the Hard Rock Stadium. The thing is, Super Bowl tickets is a wild west. You never know what you're going to find. You might find a great deal. You might get ripped off. It's going to be hard to determine who is going to make out in the Super Bowl ticket rush. So in this case, we're going to focus on a couple of sections, and we'll come back to this over the course of the next 2 weeks before the Super Bowl, and we'll see how these prices change. They go up, they go down, and they will fluctuate throughout the course of time. However, when should you buy your tickets? This is what's going to determine whether you save money and get a great deal, or if you have to just wait and not even go to the game because the prices are just too expensive. However, if you're committed to going to the Super Bowl, this is the time to watch the prices. Right now, the prices will be at their highest, supply will be at its highest, and eventually supply will diminish. But if people aren't willing to pay the big bucks, guess what? Prices will come down. So if you jump on it just so you can go to the game, that's fine. You're ready to expend that money and your budget is set. However, if you're looking to save a couple bucks, we're not even talking $100, we're talking possibly thousands of dollars, you might want to wait and see. But don't be disappointed if you get the worst seat or the worst price, because things can change anytime, and SeatRetriever will try to help you find the best tickets possible. So we'll get into this real quick. We'll make a quick video. We'll look at section 308, probably the worst sections at the Hard Rock. But, you're still talking $4,000 up in this whole section. So if we kind of go through it, it will rise all the way up to $6,200. This is someone just putting their price out, and being a ticket marketplace, someone will come in and possibly buy this and they'll make out big time. However, we're focused on the prices that are kind of low, 4,000s in this section, and you'll see when we come back to this video in a day or two how these prices will go down. Now, most of these tickets will start to, not most of the tickets, but a lot of these tickets will start to disappear, and you can see how prices will change for that. So if we're just looking at upper 301, 333, 31, we're talking about these guys and these guys, and we're talking about average of, we'll say 4,200 to 4,400 is a good range where you want to be in this section right now. So in a couple days, we'll come back and we'll see how they're doing. Let's go over to the club level. Club level, you got some serious ticket buyers here. At this level, they want a great time, but you're going to pay big bucks. We're talking significant dollars at this point, anywhere from $8,000 at the 250 club, which is far corner, to 216, which is now $10,995 for each ticket, not including fees. Let's remember that this is just the ticket price at SeatRetriever. Fees will come into place when you make your purchase. So we'll come back to this in a couple days and see how 250, 216, 219 are doing. We're talking average $9,000 here in this range, possibly 10. Someone's looking to dump them at 82.75. It might be a good play here if you're willing to spend that much money. But watch for these other guys that are in pretty high. We're talking $15,000 for a ticket. That's insane. So let's just, if you're ready to spend that, go ahead and purchase your ticket from SeatRetriever, and we'd like to help you out. But I want you to get a good deal, and these prices don't seem like a great deal. Now we'll go into one more section. Well, we can go to the end zone sections because it's kind of easier to kind of break down the difference between the high sections and end zone section and club level section. Because if we go to like 119, 117, 118, these tickets will go the fastest, and you might not want those tickets because they're going to be super expensive. This guy's asking $20,000 here. So we're just going to look into the end zones, 101 to 107 and 129 to 135. And you're talking just lower than, a little bit above the high range of the 300 level. We got an average about 5,200, but there's tons of seats. Watch the prices go up. There's people selling at 52, but all these people are going to fight for you the demand. And if there's no demand at these prices, the prices will come down. So as we get further down, someone's asking $7,000 for this particular seat. Now, these are different rows, these are different sections, but for the most part, you're going to fall by the section, and the row will differentiate probably $100 to $300, not in the thousands. So just be ready. If you want 131 versus 135, you might save a little bit by going to 135. But if you can get a good deal at 131 or 132 right behind the goalpost, it might be a good deal. So we're talking about 5,000, 5,200 in the end zone section. So be ready to pay around that price. And remember, this is January 21st, 2020, and the Super Bowl is on February 2nd, 2020. And we're going to come back in our next video and see how prices have changed in all three sections we just covered. And we'll be right back in probably 48 hours from now. So stay tuned and subscribe. This is Rich with SeatRetriever.com, hoping you get a good deal.